Do you think you're choosing the best foods for your meals, only to notice your blood sugar creeping up later? It can be frustrating, especially when you're making what seem like the right choices. But there might be a key ingredient missing from your routine: fermented foods. These foods are not just trendy, they're backed by science and can play a significant role in balancing your blood sugar naturally, especially for seniors over 60. Today on Healthy Aging with Nutrition, I'm sharing 3 powerful fermented foods that could help lower your blood sugar and improve your overall health, without the need for medication. These foods are affordable, easy to incorporate, and, most importantly, supported by clinical research. Before we jump into the details, make sure to like and subscribe to Healthy Aging with Nutrition for more science-backed tips designed to help seniors live healthier, longer lives. Now, let's dive into the first fermented food you should add to your routine, and why it's a game changer for blood sugar control. Fermented food number 1, sauerkraut. You might think of sauerkraut as just a tangy side dish, but what if I told you that this humble fermented food could be one of the most powerful natural tools for managing blood sugar, especially if you're over 60? Let me tell you about Bob, a 72-year-old retiree from Michigan who had been managing his type 2 diabetes for years. He took his medications, followed his doctor's advice on diet, and exercised regularly. But his blood sugar still spiked unpredictably after meals. That's when his neighbor, Sarah, suggested adding sauerkraut to his diet. At first, Bob wasn't sure. "Fermented cabbage," he said. "That's for sandwiches, right?" Sarah showed him a study published in the Journal of Nutritional Biochemistry, which found that fermented foods like sauerkraut could increase gut microbiome diversity, leading to better blood sugar regulation. The results were incredible. Participants who consumed fermented foods daily saw an improvement in insulin sensitivity and lower fasting blood glucose levels. Sauerkraut contains probiotics, which help balance your gut microbiota and reduce inflammation, 2 critical factors in managing diabetes. Plus, the fiber in sauerkraut slows the absorption of sugar into the bloodstream, reducing post-meal glucose spikes. Bob started incorporating sauerkraut into his meals, adding a small serving to his salads or as a topping for his protein. After just a few weeks, he noticed something surprising: his blood sugar readings became more stable, and he had fewer afternoon energy crashes. Ready to try sauerkraut? It's easy to add to meals. Try it on sandwiches, salads, or even as a side dish to meats like chicken or fish. Just 2 to 3 tablespoons per meal can support better blood sugar control naturally. Have you ever tried sauerkraut for your blood sugar? What's your favorite way to incorporate it into your diet? Share your experiences in the comments below. Next, I'll introduce you to another fermented food that's been used for centuries and may have a major impact on your blood sugar levels. Stay tuned. Fermented food number 2, kefir. When you think of fermented foods, kefir might not be the first thing that comes to mind, but this drinkable yogurt is packed with powerful probiotics that may support better blood sugar control, especially for adults over 60. A 2020 study published in the Journal of Dairy Science revealed that daily consumption of kefir significantly improved insulin sensitivity and helped lower fasting blood glucose levels in participants with type 2 diabetes. What's fascinating is that kefir does more than just provide probiotics. It's also rich in bioactive peptides, small protein fragments that have been shown to help regulate blood sugar levels naturally by enhancing the body's ability to process glucose. The probiotics in kefir promote a healthy gut microbiome, which plays a critical role in how the body metabolizes and processes sugars. Research published in Diabetes Research and Clinical Practice suggests that gut health and blood sugar control are closely linked. When the gut microbiome is in balance, your body is more efficient at using insulin, which helps keep glucose levels steady after meals. In addition to the probiotics and bioactive peptides, kefir is a good source of calcium and vitamin D, both of which are essential for bone health, especially important for seniors managing diabetes. The added benefit of high-quality protein in kefir also helps in muscle maintenance and further supports insulin sensitivity, making it a powerful food for those managing their diabetes naturally. I remember a chat I had with Susan, a 70-year-old retired nurse from Florida. Susan had been managing her type 2 diabetes for several years, trying different medications, adjusting her diet, and walking regularly. But despite all her efforts, her blood sugar was still unpredictable, often spiking after meals, especially in the evenings. One day, her neighbor Jack, who had been drinking kefir for months, mentioned, "You should try kefir. It's done wonders for me. It's helped me with my energy and digestion, and it might help with your blood sugar too." At first, Susan was skeptical. "Kefir? Is that just liquid yogurt?" she asked. "I thought the same," Jack said with a smile. "But it's packed with probiotics that help balance your gut bacteria, which can have a big impact on your blood sugar levels." Intrigued by the potential benefits, Susan decided to give kefir a try. She started drinking a small glass of kefir every morning, sometimes plain or mixed with a little honey and cinnamon. After just a few weeks, she noticed a remarkable change. Her blood sugar became more stable throughout the day, and she felt a noticeable improvement in her energy. Her next doctor's appointment was telling. Her doctor reviewed her test results and said, "Your blood sugar levels are more consistent. What have you been doing differently?" Susan smiled and said, "I added kefir to my daily routine." The positive results weren't just due to Susan's newfound energy, they were backed by science. Kefir's impact on blood sugar isn't just anecdotal. Probiotics found in kefir, such as lactobacillus and bifidobacterium, are directly linked to improved insulin sensitivity and glycemic control. Studies have also shown that drinking kefir can help reduce insulin resistance, a key factor in managing type 2 diabetes. So how do you add kefir to your routine? It's simple. Just drink 1/2 to 1 cup of kefir daily. You can enjoy it plain, or you can mix it into smoothies, use it in salad dressings, or even make kefir-based soups. If you don't like the tang, try adding a little fruit or sweetener to make it more palatable. It's important to note, however, that kefir can interact with some medications, especially those used to treat diabetes and blood pressure, so always consult with your healthcare provider before introducing it into your routine. Simple habits like drinking kefir can make a big difference in managing blood sugar naturally. Know someone who's also working on their blood sugar? Hit share, because better health should always be shared. Finally, let's dive into one of the most effective and affordable ways to take control of your blood sugar. No prescriptions needed, just a simple food you probably already enjoy. Fermented food number 3, kimchi. At 71, Linda, a retired teacher from Florida, wasn't just managing her busy schedule, she was also facing the challenges of rising blood sugar levels, which were edging dangerously close to diabetes. Her doctor warned her that if she didn't take action soon, she would be at risk for type 2 diabetes. Rather than rely on another prescription, Linda turned to a natural solution she had read about, kimchi. Linda began adding a small serving of kimchi to her meals every day. At first, she simply mixed it into her salads, but she quickly grew fond of using it as a side dish with most of her meals. Within just a few weeks, Linda felt noticeable changes. Her digestion improved, her energy levels were steadier, and most importantly, her blood sugar began to stabilize. Her doctor was amazed at the improvement, especially in her post-meal blood sugar spikes, which became much more manageable. Linda's story reflects what research has found about kimchi's powerful health benefits, particularly for managing blood sugar. According to Harvard Health, kimchi is a fermented food that contains probiotics, which have been shown to improve insulin sensitivity and regulate blood sugar levels. A study published in the Journal of Food Science found that people who consumed fermented foods like kimchi had lower fasting blood glucose levels and improved glucose metabolism. Kimchi's combination of fermented cabbage, spices, and garlic also has anti-inflammatory properties. A study in Food and Function, 2018, revealed that these properties may reduce oxidative stress and improve insulin resistance, which is a key concern for those with type 2 diabetes. Here are some easy ways to include kimchi in your diet. 1. Add it to salads, wraps, or grain bowls for a tangy, nutritious boost. 2. Mix it into stir-fries or add it as a topping for rice or quinoa. 3. Enjoy it as a side dish to balance your meals and support digestion. Thinking about adding kimchi to your daily routine? If you've tried it, or you're ready to start, drop the word kimchi in the comments below. Share how you use it, or let us know how you plan to incorporate it into your meals. Let's inspire each other to stay healthy. Take a moment to reflect on the 3 powerful fermented foods you can start incorporating today to help manage your blood sugar naturally: sauerkraut, kefir, and kimchi. These everyday fermented foods might seem simple, but each one is backed by science and works in harmony with your body. Adding these to your meals can help reduce blood sugar spikes, improve insulin sensitivity, and boost your gut health, all without relying on medication. However, it's important to remember that even healthy foods like these fermented options can have side effects, especially if consumed in excess. If you're on other medications or have any pre-existing conditions, it's always a good idea to consult with your doctor before adding large amounts of fermented foods to your diet. And the best part? These changes don't require complicated diets or expensive supplements. They're simple, affordable, and easily found at your local grocery store. Even small steps, like drinking a glass of kefir or adding kimchi to your lunch, can have a big impact on your blood sugar control and overall health. If you found this video helpful, don't wait, hit the like button and subscribe to Healthy Aging with Nutrition for more science-backed tips on managing blood sugar. Share this video with your loved ones. One simple click could make a huge difference in their health. For more essential tips on diabetes management, check out my Nutrition for Diabetes and Blood Sugar Control playlist. I've also included the link in the description below. Your journey to better health starts now. Take action before it's too late. Thank you for watching. Take charge of your health and I'll see you in the next video.